Good morning, everybody. We're going to try out something new today. We got a horizontal stream and a vertical stream. Good morning, everyone. Welcome down to the MatCave. We are trying out something new this morning. I'm trying out having a simultaneous stream on YouTube, both widescreen and vertical. So we've got two streams going today on the channel. And this is really, I'm kind of testing this out for the sake of when I shift some streams over to other platforms. I'm looking to multi-stream soon, and on some of the other platforms, the vertical style is kind of the more preferred version on those. So I wanted to be able to test it out, and the cool thing is that with Streamlabs and YouTube and everything, we can set up a dual stream with both. So the interesting thing with this, and I'm looking at this, I have a few different things on my screen right now, and I have two different chat rooms going, which is really honestly going to be a big thing for me to practice with, because when you multi-stream to multiple platforms, obviously you got multiple chats and you want to be able to keep up with both. So the cool thing I noticed, I didn't even know this would happen, in Streamlabs, I'm pointing like you guys can see it, you can't see it, but in Streamlabs, there's a choice in the chat room to choose multi-stream, and it's showing everything all together. It doesn't really tell me which one is which because they're both YouTube, but I would imagine once this gets going on other platforms, it will tell me which is which. So it's definitely an interesting thing. Scotty says, I don't know how to view the vertical through watching on my iPad and phone. I don't know how I view in vertical though, watching on my... Oh, so there's two different live streams right now. So I have the vertical up on my phone because that's what I wanted to monitor. And the horizontal is the... So there's literally, like, if you go to the homepage of the channel, there's two lives going right now, which is weird. Like, you know, there's no way to really combine it. So it's kind of interesting. I'm going to do something real quick because I'm getting a lot of light on my forehead. 1 second. There we go. Take the light bulb out. I'll put this over here. Getting that gleaming off my forehead. It wasn't looking too good. So yeah, Scotty, there's two different streams going right now. Actually, do I even have pop-up chat? I didn't even set that up right here. Let me see. Pop-up. Which one is it gonna do? Let's see which one this is. Is that no? Oh wow, that's not great at all. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out pop-up chat at another time. Yes, you're in portrait mode now. Yeah, so there's one stream, and it's got the same title, but I noticed right before I went live, you could put two different titles. So going forward, when I do this, because this is my plan going forward with our upcoming live streams, I'm gonna do simultaneous horizontal and vertical, and just kind of see how that goes. I know there's a lot of people that do prefer widescreen over the vertical, but there are some people that prefer the vertical when they're just watching on their phone and maybe scrolling through things. From what I understand, in the shorts feed, these live streams can pop up, which is pretty cool. So I think it's a good way of kind of getting more exposure for the channel. And I'm just trying out a bunch of new things with it. You know, it's something that I think could be a lot of fun. And depending on what we're streaming, the vertical mode could be pretty fun for certain things. I set up a frame. We're going to play some more Jaws on the NES today. I'm going to give another go at it this morning. And let's see. Hey, maybe this is what we needed. Just a little bit of rest and jump back into the game. And maybe we beat it today for the first time. That would be great. That would be awesome. And have that happen on a debut of a vertical stream. That would be super cool. What's up, Stanleys? What's up, Cage? What's up, Darren? Good to see you guys. So yeah, this is really a bit of a test stream, but it's also a full stream. You know, I'm gonna be doing the game. We're gonna have our outro. We're gonna do everything. I set up the layouts. As far as I know, I have everything set now, except I forgot the pop-up chat, and I don't have the sound effects set up for this right now. But it's something that, you know, is going to evolve over time. Kate says it might be good for what we talked about. Yeah, it's yeah, definitely. I agree. So yeah, there's a whole bunch that can happen with this, and I'm experimenting with it, but eventually, as we evolve the channel more and the vertical mode comes into play a bit more, I'm going to find ways to really incorporate it in different fashions, because obviously the aspect ratio is different. You're going to fit different things on the screen, so it's going to be interesting. But let's get over to the game. I want to see how the gaming looks with this new format, and those of you that are in the portrait mode, in the vertical stream, give me your feedback in the chat. Let me know how it looks as far as the gaming goes. So here we go. Let's get over to the Retron 5. All right, we are at the Retron 5. We've got Jaws on the NES, and we've got a different layout here. So I didn't zoom in the game. I let the whole screen be here, right above me. So if you're watching horizontal, game's over here. And if you're watching vertical, the game's up here. And I didn't zoom it in at all, so I'm really curious how this is gonna play out. I have it on my phone and I'm looking at it. I guess it's a decent size screen for the gaming, but let's see how this looks. So, as always, you guys are my eyes and ears, so let me know if we need to adjust anything. I think I have everything set at the same volume that it was prior. So let's do this. You guys should have the game volume, and here we go. We're throwing our hat back in the ring here to take on Jaws. We learned a lot of what this game wants us to do in the last stream, so hopefully I have learned from my mistakes and we have a good shot at taking out Jaws this time. Oh boy, I'm real low right now. I don't like being so low. Let's get up here. Let's bring these guys up. Alright, I hear the game volume on the stream on my phone. How's that volume, guys? Is it too loud? I know with some of the NES games it can be a little overwhelming with these sound effects. I could definitely turn that down if needed. Actually, I might turn it down. Let me pause it. Yeah, I think I am going to turn that down just ever so slightly. It sounds good, though? Oh, it sounds good? Okay. Okay, awesome. I know with, repetitive sound effects and everything on games, it can be a little overwhelming on streams, especially if you're wearing earbuds or something like that. Sounds fine? Awesome. Oh my god, we got Jaws coming at us already. We need more shells. I also need to, actually be accurate with my shots. Give me the shells. What are we doing? Jaws is gonna show up. There he is. Oh boy. Jaws getting in the way already. Oh, I missed the shell. It's gonna disappear. It disappeared. Jaws, get out of here. We don't have enough power yet to do any damage, or any real damage to him yet. We only have one shell so far. This Not a good start. Here comes a little shark. Oh my goodness. The little shark always gives a shell. Get it? Okay, we got 4 shells. Oh, we have 4 shells. I was looking at my power level. Alright, we do need 1 more shell to get the radar. And we're going to get some bonus shells here, which is good. Oh, we got the whole crew. Woo! Only missed 1 in that bunch. Oh, I missed a whole lot of them in that bunch. Alright, let's see what we can get. You can control the speed of the plane, which is great. I learned that not that long ago. Alright. Any more? There we go. 19. Gonna get 20. Nope. Alright, 19. Let's see, I think we're gonna get maybe 4 or 5 bonus shells. 6? We got 6 bonus shells. Let's go. Okay, perfect. We have 10 shells. Let's get the radar. And then I think we have enough for the first power-up. So we'll try to get back to the first dock. And we hit something, and the radar was saying Jaws is nearby. So he may show up again. They are real stingy with shells right now. It's so crazy. Some rounds you get shells like every hit, and then other rounds of this game you just get like hardly anything. Okay. Back to dock number 1. Oh, Jaws is right on our tail. Perfect. Power level 2. Here we go. Sounds good, KH. Thank you. I appreciate it. It looks kind of cool on my phone. I'm checking it out. Oh, we got to keep an eye out for the submarine, too. Oh boy. Wow, we're not getting any diving rounds. What's going on? Oh, here we go. I wanted to stay away from Jaws so we can get as many shells as we possibly can. Some points as well. There we go. We want to get a high score as well so that we can... Here we go. Now they're giving some shells. We want to get as high score as we can to get some extra lives. Oh boy, now we're getting... Now they're actually getting... What am I trying to say? They're getting more lenient with the shells. Okay, let's get our next power-up. And we should, now at power level 3, if I remember correctly, we got to power level 3, and then we could possibly get the submarine. So it popped up in a few different places, so we're going to look around. See if it comes up anywhere. Maybe it was 30,000 points was the submarine? I think it was at least power level 3. And then your points as well, I think. We gotta get higher. Being down low with the jellyfish is real dangerous. Whoa! Okay, let's try to be careful. I want to get higher. Come on, I don't want to be so low. You guys come up here. Whew, that was close. Here we go. We're getting a ton of shells now. And the pattern's changed up. Yeah, as you get higher in points, we found out last stream that the pattern here in the bonus round changes. They're going to start to come up in, like, waves. Probably the next time we do this. And it gets a little harder to hit them. See, look, we're not getting nearly as many as we did before. Oh, here we go. Actually did a little better that round. Yeah, now they're like swirling all around. 14. Whoa, we got 15. Okay, I'll take that. This is so weird having multiple chats. Okay, which dock were we up to? Is it this one? Oh boy. And now we got the diagonal moving jellyfish. Those ones are way more aggressive. Oh, I can't get that shell. It's too close. And the shell's off to the side like that, it stops you from getting it. Like, you can't swim that far. Oh, don't miss it. Very careful. Okay, we got 23 shells. Submarine's gotta be somewhere. Oh, I saw it up there at the top. I want to go get the power level, though. We're gonna risk it. Okay, power level 4. Like, this is what we found, too. Like, you wanted a minimum of power level 4 to deal with Jaws. And then the submarine was off to the right. And that we definitely want. But we can get power level 5 here. Oh, man. Let's go. We got the submarine, everybody. We need some more shells to get power level 6. Oh no, I don't like being in the shallows here. Movement also changes too. When you're in the sub, it's a little more, a little quicker, so you have to be very careful with your movement. I don't know if that's enough for the next power level. We hit something at the dock. We got 2 ways to attack, which is great, because that's going to come in play when we deal with Jaws. Shallows with the sub, yeah, that's crazy. Here's the new pattern. They're a little more random at this point in their movements. So far. Oh, we got that whole group. Woo! 18. Let's go. Wow, okay. That went way better than I thought it was gonna. Okay, it's the other dock. Jaws is staying away right now. I'm not going to risk getting that shell. those, though. Choose our movements. That like arc of these bombs, it's so cool. We do have to clear these guys, though, to get out of the scene. Okay. Oh, man. Power level 5, guys. What's up, Matt? Good to see you here. Let me catch up on chat here, guys, real quick. Do you have a day where you could do the stream funny enough? I was going to ask in Discord. Oh, yeah, we'll figure out a point, Cage. All good, all good. NES games back when they were so amazing and fun. Oh, yeah, Matt, we play lots of NES classics and everything. NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, N64, and then getting into, like, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, all that stuff. Original Xbox, GameCube, you name it. We got plenty around here. Let's find Jaws. There he is. Found him. Oh, no! In the shallows. I can't like that. This is the most dangerous place we could be right now. Oh! Come on, baby. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Do we have enough for another power-up? Okay, we're in the deep. And Jaws is close. He may show up. There he is. Oh my god, guys. Oh, no! We're going. You gotta hit, somebody told me you gotta hit the belly. I missed! I'm not sure. I think it's that, like, first line in front of the boat we want to get him on. Oh no, I only got one other shot here. And then we gotta take his life down again. I've never done this before. I think I know where it needs to be. Oh, no, I missed. I also don't know if this sequence times out. We have one more strobe we can do here. I missed. We gotta take his, I don't have enough shells. Okay, I need more shells for more power. We gotta take him out again. There he is. Good, now he's actually showing up. And we don't have the sub. I wish I had the sub still. But we are at power level 6. So we're gonna be able to do quite a bit of damage to him. Maybe not in this dive sequence. It may time out. But we're gonna try. Right, he's about halfway already. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Guys. Here we go. We get another shot. We get another shot. Use the force. Let's go. Got him. Oh, I think it's when I gotta wait for him to turn a little more. Where'd he go? Okay, I'm off course. Okay, stay with him. Stay with him. No, no, didn't feel right. Didn't feel right. Smile, you son of a bitch! Let's go! We did it! We did it! We freaking did it! 38 years of trying! Oh my god! 38 years! Oh my god, guys. 38 years later, I finally beat Jaws on the NES. We didn't die. Oh my god, guys. That was a no-hit, no-death run. And we beat it. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say having the vertical stream gave us the luck we needed. That's what I'm saying. The force was strong with us today. Oh my god. We do a random morning stream and look at the amazingness that just happened. This is unbelievable. Oh my god. No death run and we beat the game. First time ever for both. Oh my god. And then the plane took off. This is, we mentioned this in the last stream. This game, even though it's just called Jaws, it's actually based off of Jaws 4, off of Jaws the Revenge. That's why the plane is in the game. Matt, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were here to catch this. That was, man. I know it's an NES game, so there's not going to be anything, you know, there's no big ending sequence or anything like that. Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. That is incredible. Oh, man. I feel like just a massive weight has just been lifted off of my shoulders. This is why I love taking on these games that challenged me as I was growing up and trying to finally put these games away. Just take care of it, beat the game, take care of what I tried to do for practically my whole life. This game came out back in 1987, and I have been trying to beat this game ever since its release. Jaws is one of my favorite films of all time. I do like the sequels. They're a bit of a guilty pleasure, but the first one will always be absolutely incredible. And the fact that we got to have a video game based on Jaws back on the NES was huge. I mean, back in the 80s and 90s, games came out about movies all the time. A movie tie-in game was very common back in the day, and a lot of them had a bad reputation. This one definitely has a bad reputation because it is a game that tortured so many people for many years. But much like most games like this, once you learn and realize what the game wants you to do, it's insane how much, I don't know if easier is the right word for it, but how much more comfortable you become as the player in the game. And that's what happened with this game. We learned it together. We streamed together. We streamed for like 4 hours the other night trying to beat this game. And I failed. I failed to beat it. We got close. We got to the Jaws sequence for the first time. In the last stream was the first time I ever got to that moment to even try to take out Jaws. And now we sit down here this morning and we just do it. It's just, oh man, I'm so glad you guys were able to be here for this. I gotta figure out what game is next. I thought we were gonna be on Jaws for a while. There's definitely some games that are out there on the NES, and also on the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis that I have never beat and I want to beat. there's one in particular that you guys, oh boy, I'm gonna get a lot of I'm gonna get some heat for this, guys. You wanna know a game that I've never beat on the Super Nintendo? I hope you're sitting down for this. Super Mario World. Never beat it. And here's why. I grew up with a Sega Genesis. I was a Sega kid back in the day. I didn't own a Super Nintendo. I didn't get a Super Nintendo until I was an adult. And it's just one of those games that, even though it was one of the most popular and most famous games on that system, and I love the game, I've played Super Mario World 1,000 times. I've never beat it. So, that being said, I think our next challenge for me of beat the game that I haven't beaten in 40 years is going to be Super Mario World. I think that's going to be our next one. That'll be one of our next challenges. And I've got a bunch of streams that we're going to be doing. I don't have a bunch scheduled yet, but throughout this week and next week, I'm going to be going live like crazy. I got a bunch of time off, and I'm going to utilize it, and we're going to have some fun with it. But man, this is so cool. I can't believe we just beat Jaws. I'm going to hit a button and see if it just goes right back to the title. Yep, it goes right back to the title. Do you keep anything? I wonder if there's I wonder. Yeah, okay. You don't. You keep your high score, but you don't keep power levels, shells, or anything like that. It literally just resets. Oh man, that was incredible. Let me go back to the menu of the Retron 5. That's what we're playing on tonight. We're using the original cartridge, an original controller, and I'm playing Jaws. Let me pop it out here. Pop that out of there. But yes, here we go. Jaws on the NES, an LJN cartridge. Yes, we'll definitely have to do it in portrait style. That's what we're gonna do. Going forward, we're gonna have the both streams going. That's what I would like to do. The shark is chum now. Yeah, Tyler, what's going on? Thank you so much. Yeah, we finally did it, guys. We finally beat Jaws on the Nintendo. Man, I've been trying to do that since 1987, and we sit down for one of our shortest streams ever and beat it in one life. I mean, this is, for those that didn't see it, our last stream was like 4 hours long with just this game. And we got close. We did get close. We learned a lot and still failed. So I guess that's all we needed, man. We needed a little bit of rest, a little time to recompose, think about our mistakes, figure them out, and then just bang it out. And after doing what we just did here, I completely understand this game. And in all honesty, I love the game even more now. I've always loved this game. It's been a love-hate relationship, but I've always loved this game. Tylord mentions Friday the 13th. So we've played that game here on the channel. That's another one I'd like to go back to at some point. Let me switch cams here. Friday the 13th on the NES is one of my other favorites out there in the NES collection. And I have beat that game. It is very tough. It's one of those games that I do revisit all the time. I don't stream it often, but I play it offline like all the time. I love that game. There's lots of tricks to that game that I am aware of, and also plenty of tricks that I am not aware of. But I would love to stream that game again also. When's our next actual Friday the 13th? Maybe we aim for that. I don't know. I don't know when the next time is a Friday the 13th. Let's check next month. Do we have one in October? No. No. What do we got? When's it going to be? Geez, not until next year. February is our next Friday the 13th. I mean, I could schedule that out. I mean, I could certainly play it another time, but I'm going to keep that one in mind. February 13th is a Friday. I'm going to save that date and head back into Friday the 13th on the NES, if not before. Maybe around October too, around Halloween we could do that too for a little Shocktober. That'll be fun. Saber Smith, what's going on? Happy Taco Tuesday. Ooh man, now I want tacos. I can't believe we just accomplished this. Man, I tell you. I'll tell you, man. This game. This game. It just years, decades of torture. Decades of torture. Finally, we got the revenge on Jaws. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Man, that's just insane. I want to play something else though. What should we play? I don't want to end the stream yet. This ended up being a very, very short stream. If we call it there, a spooky Valentine's, that'll be pretty funny. I have to go back to the. Let me see. I'm going back there. What are we playing? Let's see. Ooh. Should we play Super Mario? Ah, you know what? Should we do Friday the 13th? Let's see. What are we gonna play? This is not a tough game. Let's do this. Actually, I haven't even tried this in the Retron. Quit while you're ahead. The original Turtles. Did I beat that during the stream? I beat it, but I don't remember if I did that live. This was a tough game. Rolling Thunder. This is an arcade port. I've never beat this one. In fact, I've never even popped this into the Retron. These Tengen cartridges can sometimes be hit or miss on the third-party systems. Let's switch over to the other screen here again. Let's see if this even reads it. Failed to dump ROM. I might have to clean this cartridge. Yeah, I think I just have to clean it. I haven't used this one in a while. Okay, everybody. We're jumping to our 1-up card. And we're going to clean Rolling Thunder. We'll pop it in, just as a test. I mean, at this point, we accomplished the challenge this morning. We beat Jaws. I mean, I could try to beat it again. If we want to do that, just play it over and over. But we're going to clean up this cartridge. It's been sitting on the shelf for a while. I finally beat Double Dragon this year after it haunted me for 35 years. Nice. Double Dragon is a tough game. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. There's a new Double Dragon out. We're going to read it? Rolling Thunder. There we go. I haven't played this in quite a long time. My son loves this game. You guys remember Rolling Thunder? There was even a sequel, too. This is an arcade port. Oh my god, look at this. These guys always reminded me of the villains in G.I. Joe. Of Cobra. It was, What do you got, Scotty? What's free on Steam? I like free. Killer Instinct is free on Steam right now? Oh, man. You guys remember this game? I used to play this like crazy. I used to rent this all the time. How do we go in the door? There we go, up. Spampton, what's going on? Kate, you're off to work? Alright, man. Good to see you. Oh! Took a hit. This game was so, I always thought this game just looked a lot better than most other NES games. I died! I don't know, I just wanted to pop this in real quick and just see if it played in the Retron. I don't think I've ever popped it in here. The Retron plays pretty... I haven't... In all honesty, I haven't come across a single cartridge yet that has not worked. For NES, Genesis, Super Nintendo, they've all worked. I've never played Golgo 13. Brandon, the anime guy, was is a big fan of that, as far as I know. But I've never played those games, and I've never seen the anime, so it's something I'm not familiar with. Is this similar to that? Oh man, I should have just went down to that. You get the machine gun in that other door. Yeah, we got one more life. Let's try it out, and then we'll pop something else in. I'm just gonna go through a bunch of cartridges this morning. I can't believe we accomplished the goal so quickly. If anybody's just joining right now and a little confused based on the title and the thumbnail, we beat Jaws, and we beat it in one life. I was not expecting that to go so quickly. You know, we streamed it for over 4 hours the other night and didn't win. So I figured, okay, we're gonna have a decently long stream this morning, and we'll take on the challenge again. But no, I failed. I mean, I failed that night, but this morning just took it out. Oh man, I died. All right, let's pop something else in. I love that you can just jump from system to system. Now I have an NES controller in here right now, so if I switch to another console, I gotta switch controllers. Someone check the tape and make sure it wasn't pre-recorded. I would never do that. I could be about to get surgery on my hand. The doctors are going to check it out and see if it's necessary. Oh my God, Smanton, what happened, dude? I hope, I mean, if the surgery is needed, then obviously, yeah, go for it. And I hope everything goes well. But man, that's scary. Golgo 13 is awesome, very ambitious, cutscenes, multi-genre story, feels like a Bond movie. That's cool. I got to check that out. Spenton says, Monday before last, I was making caramel and I accidentally poured the boiling sugar over you. Oh my God. Got a massive 3rd-degree burn, early stage, but it still burned a lot of the skin. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, especially sugar heated up like that. Oh boy. Yeah, they're probably going to have to do the, what's it called? The skin graft? Is that what that's called? Yeah, most likely. Oh man, that's crazy. Let me see if I can get the pop-up chat working. Let's see, I've got that one. Let's do... Helps if I actually turn it on, right? Pop-up chat. Done. Okay, there it is. Oh, there we go. Now we got it on both. I just have to move it on here. Put that one up there. It's so... I have 2 output screens. It's so weird. I can only do one chat room, though, so I have the horizontal one as the pop-up. I gotta figure out how to get both going. Definitely weird having that, but yeah, I like messing around with the setups and everything and try different things out and see what's gonna work best. But that's good. Rolling Thunder works in there. We could definitely do a different system. I just need another controller. Where's my Super Nintendo controller? I got the wireless one right here. Is it charged? Nope. That one's not charged. Let me grab another controller, guys. So I got a SNES controller, and I got a 6-button Hyperkin Genesis controller. Let me grab another game. I'll grab a couple. We'll just jump through a few games and test them out here and see what we got. So let me put back Rolling Thunder and Friday the 13th. Okay. Alright, I grabbed a Genesis and a Super Nintendo. So, let's do a little bit of Royal Rumble on the Sega Genesis, and then we'll jump into a little bit of Super Mario World, because we were talking about it before. So, let me pop in the Genesis controller. And the nice thing is, you can use any of these controllers for any of the systems when you're using this on the Retron. But some obviously feel a little more comfortable than others, depending on the game that you're playing. You can also have them all plugged in at the same time if you want. Okay, there we go. I got control. Let's pop in Rumble. This is one of my favorite WWF games ever. And you know what? Before we even pop it in, I've got the 1-Up card out. Let's just give it just a little bit of a cleaning. I just restocked on these 1-Up cards. Great for all your retro cartridges. It fits a ton of them. I even just recently bought some of the mini 1-Up cards for the Game Boy and Game Gear cartridges, which is awesome. And if anybody's looking to get any of these cards to clean up your retro collection, I got a link down in the description in my Amazon links where you can get these. And if you buy them through my Amazon link, it helps the channel greatly. So definitely worth checking out. Genesis. Whoa. Okay, Rumble. Here we go. Let's do this. Listen to Rick Martel's music? Yeah. Let's get him. Let's get it. The model, Rick Martel. I remember when Razor Ramon won the Intercontinental belt off of him. I just heard Graham Greene, a.k.a. Kicking Bird from Dances with Wolves. Oh! I didn't hear that. Oh, that's sad. Man, we keep losing so many people this year. What is up with 2025? How does that sound? Okay, there we go. I just want to make sure on the stream that it was sounding okay. Royal Rumble, one of my favorite WWF games. The alternate to this one is WWF Raw. I have that on the 32X. I love that game. Let's do a Rumble. So something I would recommend with these WWF games. So you got this difficulty meter, right? From 1 through 10, 1 being easiest, 10 being the hardest. The difficulty spikes in this are insane. Like, it's defaulted to 5. It's ridiculous. I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Let's go to 3. Like, I'm telling you, it's the difficulty spikes in this with each level is insane. Absolutely insane. Scotty says, I keep seeing old WWE stuff commercials where Mr. Perfect and those 100-yard pass to himself. Oh, man. Mr. Perfect was the best. Alright, let's go through some... We wanted to hear Rick Martel's music, right? Well, let's go through the roster. We got Macho Man Randy Savage. We got Bret the Hitman Hart. He is my all-time favorite. I hear the fire station. Is that coming through to you guys? I got a window open right here. Let me close that. We got the fire station right down the road, so when they blast off the siren, it gets a little crazy. Did the music start playing? There we go. Yeah. We have Bret the Hitman Hart, my favorite of all time, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And Hulk Hogan was in Royal Rumble. See, this was early on. You have Hulk Hogan in a whole bunch of early games, and then he was gone from a lot of the WWE stuff for many, many years, and then finally came back in the 2K games. But back on the Nintendo, the Genesis, and the Super Nintendo, Hulk Hogan was in most of the games. He's not in Monday Night Raw, though. The Undertaker, oh man, classic Undertaker, that's fantastic. Crush, my God, I remember, you remember the Falls Count Anywhere match at WrestleMania 10 between Crush and Macho Man? That was insane. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change. Oh, yeah. Owen Hart, man. That was... Man, I still get choked up just thinking about him, man. He was amazing. He was amazing. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh, he was the best, too. Hacksaw. The Lex Luger back when he was the narcissist. That's incredible. Shawn Michaels, just an absolute legend. Here it is, the model Rick Martel. Model, here he is. God, his music. He was, this guy. He was one of those characters, too, that was, you know, was that very, like, very full of themselves character. And, but he was, I remember he did the, oh, it says it right there. He did the Boston Crab as one of his finishing moves. I always liked the sharpshooter better. But I was very happy when Razor Ramon took him down for the Intercontinental belt. Oh my god, Papa Shango. That guy was creepy. Razor Ramon, let's go. Did you see Paul Hauser wrestle? He's the new Mick Foley? No. I don't know who Paul Hauser is. I'm going to have to look him up. He's doing the hardcore stuff? That's crazy. Let's play as Razor Ramon. Actually, let's look at the rest of the roster before we do that. IRS, Erwin R. Shyster. Oh my god. He used to go after Razor Ramon. We keep talking about him. He'd go after Razor Ramon and steal his gold, telling him he didn't pay his taxes on it and stuff. And we're back to Macho Man. Let's play as Razor. Oh, he was in Cobra Kai? Okay. Xanatos, what's going on? I'm in the U.S. I'm in the U.S. He was Mole Man in Final Fantasy IV? Oh. Alright, let's do this. Whew. And we're in here with Crush. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. We moved this to difficulty 3, everybody. And watch how much they're gonna wreck me on the grapples. Oh, we got Hogan, though. Oh boy, the ring's filling up already. Oh, Shawn Michaels came right at me. Jamming on this controller. Oh, boy. That's where the big difficulty spikes come in. When you raise the difficulty, it's the grapples that become harder. The life meters, I think, go down the same way. Like, I don't think there's any faster damage or anything like that. I could be wrong, though. But it's definitely the grapples that get impacted. Can we get him out of there? Nope, he's not down enough. So you want to get their energy level down at least into the red, but being in the Rumble, we can only see my energy meter. So you just kind of have to gauge it, like how much you've been wrecking them throughout the match to know if you can throw them out of the ring yet. And if you can't, you'll just throw them into the ropes or the turnbuckle like that. Shawn Michaels coming at me like crazy. That rivalry, Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon, one of the best rivalries ever. When Shawn Michaels came back from suspension, he was suspended while holding the Intercontinental belt, and then the belt was vacated, and then eventually Razor won the belt. So Shawn came back. I think I have the story correct. Shawn came back and still was like, I'm still the champion, and he had his belt. So for a little while in the early 90s, there were 2 Intercontinental belts, one being the fake one. And it was a fun time. And then it came down to the ladder match at WrestleMania 10, one of the best matches in history between Razor and Shawn. We got a new subscriber, Xanatos. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it, and welcome to the MatCave. Uh-oh, I think Hacksaw is going to take me out. Papa Shango's in the ring. Macho Man is here now. Oh my god, we're choking out Hacksaw. Can we get Hacksaw? We haven't eliminated anyone. Papa Shango's going after him. He's got to finish. Oh, get off the ropes, Razor. What am I doing? Hogan? Can we get him out? These guys have been in the ring for a while. Oh no, he's going to get me. Oh no! Locked in a struggle. My hand's getting tired. Oh my god, this grapple. Come on. Come on. I'm wailing on this button right now. Whoo, he gave up. And he's gouged my eyes. Oh, and he's choking me out. Hogan's fighting dirty. Come on, man. We're going to be NWO soon. Okay. No! I keep climbing the rope by accident. Can we eliminate Hogan? Oh, another legend that we lost. Come on, Razor. Come on, Razor. Come on, Razor. Oh my god. Bret Hart's looking to interfere. Oh my god. And wow. Rick Martel's in here now, and he's going for the Boston Crab on Hogan. Bret Hart and Rick Martel are the, they have the most health right now. Oh my god, I just ran into the turnbuckle. IRS is here now. He's got a bunch of health too. He just came in. Thank you all for being here this morning. Anyone just joining and confused by the title and the thumbnail, we played Jaws first and we beat it in one life. First time ever for me. So I made MatCave history today. We have no health. And I'm out of there. Bret Hart eliminated Razor Ramon. Oh my god, my hand's killing me. We're going to let this play out. The Undertaker just came in. Lex Luger is in the ring now. Rick Martel, Shawn Michaels, and Bret the Hitman Hart. This is one heck of a lineup in the ring right here. Man. You know what? If I'm going to get eliminated, best be by my favorite wrestler of all time, by Bret Hart. So, you know, that's what I get for not playing as Bret Hart. Thank you so much, Edson. I appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Let me catch up on chat while we're going here. Thought so. In that case, you look like the American version of Mega Harvey's Canadian. I don't know who Mega Harvey is. I'll look him up. Scotty's like, I can't type. Yeah, I gotta look up. Man, I got a bunch of stuff to look up after the stream. Let me see how everything else is going here on this. Again, anyone just joining, this is the first time that I am running simultaneous streams. One vertical, one horizontal. I'm always horizontal for the most part, and now we're going to try out the vertical streams to kind of get in the practice for some future evolution of the channel here, guys. Yeah, we're so close to 30K, Stanley's. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting real close. Really, really close. Look at this lineup here. Left in the ring, Bret Hart, Rick Martel, Lex Luger, and The Undertaker. Who do we think is going to take this, guys? Well, not Rick Martel. He's out of there. Lex, Bret, and The Undertaker. It could be like 1994, everybody, and come down to Lex and Bret. Let's see what happens. Although The Undertaker, I think, has the most health. He came in more recent, so he's got the best shot right now. And they're... Oh, and The Undertaker is out of there. It is Lex and Bret. We are seeing a replay of 1994 right here. Bret Hart wins the Rumble. Oh my god. There's Mean Gene. Yo. Or is that Mean Gene or Howard Finkel? I don't know who it was supposed to be in this game. I think it's Mean Gene. Bret Hart won the Rumble. He joined at 3 minutes and 27 seconds in, and he eliminated us as Razor Ramon, IRS, The Undertaker, and Lex Luger. Wow. That was a good Rumble, guys. That was a really good Rumble, and we lasted a lot longer than I thought I was gonna. That was awesome. Wow. Okay, Royal Rumble on the Sega Genesis, everybody. I love that game. My hand is killing me now. Such a fun game. Let's pop that out. Get it back in the case. All right. I am going to, as our last game of the morning, I'm going to pop in Super Mario World. I have not played this in ages. And it's just it's the Super Mario game that I know the least. So might as well clean it up too while we're at it. Take advantage of it. I got the 1-up card out. And let's just give it a good clean before we pop it in. I always like to maintain these cartridges as much as I can so that they last as long as possible. These things are old, so it's something you want to maintain. So do you ever play RPGs? Earthbound is definitely worth streaming sometime if you haven't done one yet. I love that game. I've never played Earthbound, but I'm very curious to get into it. I just, well, in the grand scheme of things, fairly recently got into the world of Final Fantasy. And if you take a look at some of our weekly streams, our Thursday night streams, we've been playing through the Final Fantasy VII world. So I played through the original Final Fantasy, and then I played Crisis Core Reunion. I watched Advent Children. I played through Final Fantasy VII Remake, and now we're currently working our way through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We're about halfway through the game. So, and then off to the side, I haven't streamed them. I bought the Pixel Remaster collection of the first 6 Final Fantasy games, and I beat 1, 2, and 3 on there. I think I'm up to 4 on there. I haven't streamed those yet, but I've heard about Earthbound. That's the one with that. Earthbound is the one with that the little kid that's in Smash Brothers, right? What's his name? Is it Ness? Is that the character I'm thinking of? He's got like a backpack and a baseball hat. But I haven't played Earthbound, but I definitely want to check that out. And it's really been recent years that I've finally gotten into like the JRPGs and stuff like that. All right, let's pop in Super Mario World. Where is my Super Nintendo controller? If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. And I mentioned it earlier again, and I understand taking some heat for this, especially being a retro gaming channel. I've never beaten this game. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Alright. Super Mario World, guys. We'll just play. I'm not looking to beat the game right now. I just want to play a little bit of it, get the feel back. Yes, the main character is Ness in Earthbound. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know the character, and I've seen him obviously in Smash Brothers, but I never played it. I should check it out. It's very like original Final Fantasy like, right? It's that type of style. Wait, what did I just do? Hold on a second. I want to reset. I have a save file there. I don't even remember the last time I played this. Mario A, 9. Does that mean I have 9 lives? I don't know. Let's just start a new file. We'll go to C. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. How do we get past that? It's Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Poe, or Pooh, are the names of the heroes in Earthbound. Also, Earthbound plays more like classic Dragon Quest. Oh, very cool. I remember the Dragon Quest games. And it's trippy during the battles. I gotta check that out. I don't have a copy of it. Is that one of those games that's hard to find, or is it, or would you say that's fairly easy to find? Okay, I remember there's different jumps in this game. And the Yoshi coins. Oh. Why did I try to jump over that? This game had such an iconic soundtrack, too. One of these guys will give me the cape, right? Ooh, the feel of this is, a little weird. Definitely feels very different from the other Mario games. Man, I'm like... You know what it is? I think it's the D-pad that's throwing me off. I'm not using a, I'm using a Circa... oh man, I'm not paying attention. I'm using a Circa Super Nintendo controller. And the D-pad is very clicky and it's a little... A little funky. Gotta hit those guys twice. How do I do the ground pound? Isn't that in this one? Oh, what the heck am I doing? Oh, this. Okay. Oh, it's the spin jump, not the ground pound. I thought that started in this one. Is that Mario 64 that started in? That's 64. Okay. 4 on 6. What's going on? Yes, we got a weekday morning stream. We beat Jaws this morning. Definitely go back, check out the replay. We ended up beating Jaws in one life. Can you believe it? 4 hours the last stream, and we did it in one life this morning. Man, I'm not controlling this very well. I'm gonna have to definitely practice at this and get used to it. These giant bullet bills. I think we got all the, Oh, are you invincible? Oh, no, he's not invincible. Oh, I think I need to let that go higher. But hey, there we go. One level down. Yeah, it's one of those games that are hard to find and go for a lot of money on eBay. Best to play it for the SNES Classic if you have one of those, or just emulate it. Oh, is Earthbound on... I have the Switch. Is Earthbound in the Super Nintendo collection on the Switch Online? If that's the case, I can play it there. I would think that might be on there, because that was a big title, right? Woo! Oh, lots of coins. Getting extra lives. Got 8 lives already. Oh, nice. There we go. That's probably why I have 9 lives on the other save file. Boom! Okay, now we set up different paths. Like, I remember a bunch of this, but it's been ages since I played this. Yes, Earthbound is on the SNES collection on Switch Online. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I gotta try that out. I've been really enjoying the RPG style as of late, so that may be an adventure I jump into after we finish Final Fantasy. It's funny at times, too. It's got some comedy in it. That's awesome. I love that. Were there a bunch of Earthbound games? I probably should have used the shell there. I bet there's an extra guy. And we can store a mushroom. It's so cool, the things that started in this game. Now we get Yoshi. I know he eats these. I don't know what the purpose was, though, of it. And I can hold them in, right? Yeah, now he'll shoot fire. Oh! I didn't do it. Yoshi, come back! Okay. Oh! I just hurt myself with the shell. Yeah, let's get away from the weird football guy. Man, the feel of this game. It's so different. Okay. Oh. Can I take Yoshi up here? No, I can't. Alright, Yoshi, hang out there for a minute. Oh. Will he stay? There is a coin up here. That's why you want to go up here. Okay. Are you still there? Yes! Secrets! Oh. Oh! Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Missed. I'll get it. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Took a second. Now we got the feel. There we go. Look at this. I'm starting to become a pro. Awesome. Yeah, I gotta get used to the feel. It's one of those controllers. The Super Nintendo controller is the one I have the least comfortable feel for, because I played it the least. It's insane. Is that Jar Jar's long lost cousin Yoshi Binks? Earthbound was on SNES. Is actually Mother 2 in Japan. Mother 1 is Earthbound Beginnings. Then there's Mother 3 for the Game Boy Advance, which never made it to American shores, but was translated by fans. Oh, interesting. Oh, so the original Earthbound was actually called Mother? Interesting. Or Earthbound Beginnings. Okay. See, that's it. You know, with the releases that came out initially in Japan, like Final Fantasy, for example, I learned that here in the States, Final Fantasy 3 is actually Final Fantasy 6, which is crazy. But the nice thing about that Pixel Remaster collection is that it's the actual ones from Japan. So 3 is 3. Because I played Final Fantasy 3 on Super Nintendo back in the day, but that's actually 6. So it's weird, like, how some of the releases come out like that. That happened in movies, too. There was a handful of Jackie Chan movies that, when they came to the US, it was actually the sequel to something in Japan, but we called it Part 1 here in America. Like, it was just such a weird thing. Why are they gonna do that? Just release the titles correctly. The OG Earthbound is Mother in Japan. All 3 games obviously make up the Mother trilogy. I gotta look into this game. I gotta check it out. It really sounds like a cool game. Definitely, I love learning about the games that I missed out on, that you know, growing up. It's you know, there's just so many games to go through from back in the day, and getting to catch up on these and play the games that I missed, basically because of which systems I had growing up. You know, I couldn't have everything, which is the case for most people. And now as an adult and collecting and everything like that, now I can have, you know, whatever system I want, really, in all honesty. You know, I you know, you work for a living, you make money, spend it how you want. And this is the thing I do, you know, as my hobby in game collecting. And it's not just about having it up on the shelf, it's I play these games. So when I can get my hands on a game that I missed out on and I can finally play it, I'm going for it. And there's so many games to go through. So especially in the Super Nintendo collection. Another one on Super Nintendo that I need to run through is Star Fox. I played here on the channel, I played Star Fox 64 for the first time and loved it. And the first Star Fox game I ever played was actually Star Fox Adventure on the GameCube. And turns out that game is not even, it's barely a Star Fox game. So I was so confused. I remember getting that game, I have it on the GameCube. I was so excited when I got it. I was like, all right, I'm going to play my first Star Fox game. And it's the weirdest game, and in all honesty, I didn't like it at all. And now, getting to play a true Star Fox game, Star Fox 64, I had a blast. And I finally picked up a copy of Star Fox on the Super Nintendo, where it started there. So I got to go through that game as well. That's one I should probably stream also, because it's just an iconic classic. But it's games like that I missed out on. Donkey Kong Country, I played a ton of that as a kid, but never owned it. Now I do. That's another game that I never beat. So that's on the list of things. These are basically my own personal challenges that I want to go through because I didn't get to do it growing up. And I'm just kind of catching up on all these games that I missed. And then playing a bunch of the games that I played tons of and absolutely love, and sharing my experiences of those games with all of you guys, especially with some of my favorite franchises out there, like, as many of you know, Resident Evil. There will be plenty of Resident Evil content at all times here at MatCave Gaming. It is my favorite gaming franchise of all time. Just recently, I made my first ever attempt, my first like real attempt at a no-hit run, a no damage run in Resident Evil 2 Remake. I failed, but I did get a little further than I was expecting, but that's something we will revisit as well. So all kinds of little challenges I'm coming up with to try to kind of make it fun, and you know, just trying to make it a little different for not only me, but for everybody watching as well. Darren says you can call it the MatCave Conquest. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I definitely want to take on so many of these games that I missed out on, and I love being able to add them to my collection, especially with things like Video Games Monthly. For anyone new here, every month we do a Video Games Monthly unboxing. The live stream of the unboxing is one of our members' perks, so if you become a cave dweller at any of our tier levels, you get to join in the live unboxing of the Video Games Monthly mystery box, and then after that I edit into a video, and that goes out to the public. So either way, everyone gets to enjoy the Video Games Monthly unboxings here at MatCave Gaming, but the live experience is for our members only. And a future collab announced too. Yes, dude. Yes, we are going to be doing a bunch of stuff. Scotty and I have been talking in the background, and we're gonna be teaming up a bit, and then as many times as we can. You know, the trio that you will see fairly often around these parts is going to be myself, Scotty Hawk, and the Star Wars Obsession. We try to team up on streams as much as we can and play some stuff like we'll play Fortnite together. We've played Call of Duty. We've done a few other games here and there. We did like the Ghostbusters Unleashed game and stuff like that. But, you know, we want to try to get together as often as we possibly can. We all have channels. We have a blast. If you have not checked out Scotty Hawk's channel, please head over there, subscribe, and check out his content. He's got some awesome stuff going on over there with a bunch of cool things coming down the pipeline. And then if you're a Star Wars fan, definitely get over to the Star Wars Obsession. Plenty of cool stuff going on there. He just did an unboxing just the other day. So definitely hang out there. You're going to see these guys pretty often around here at MatCave Gaming, and then you'll see me popping up over there as well from time to time. And we have a lot of fun, guys. We have a blast, and we jump around the different genres of stuff. You know, I'm playing a bunch of retro stuff here. We'll do a bunch of shooters together over on the other channels, and Scotty and I have been talking about trying to get some different experiences, multiplayer experiences going on. So more to come on that as we get things solidified and put things in place as far as what we want to do for the future of both of our channels. All these channels are evolving, we're growing, and we're having a blast doing it. So I'm so glad that we could have all you guys along for this journey. I'm so glad we got a bunch more subscribers this morning. I'm going to wrap things up here for now. But I may be back on later today. This week, I'm going to be trying to push a bunch more content out. I've been posting a lot more shorts. I'm editing a few videos, and I want to get a few more videos out there this week. And then next week, I'm going to be streaming like crazy. You're going to be catching me here. I'm on the East Coast. We're going to be doing daytime streams. So, you know, stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be doing a bunch more. I got to fit in some additional Final Fantasy VII Rebirth streams so we can start pushing through that story more, and you know, not just wait for the Thursday stream. So, but any of you that are new here, our regular weekly stream is Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Between 9 p.m. and 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is roughly about when we start. And our latest one has been Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Speaking of Rebirth, Nick, what's going on, dude? Yes, more Rebirth. Yes, there's plenty more to come. And if anyone wants to know why I got so addicted to the world of Final Fantasy VII, you can blame Nick. So we're going to be back to that. So plenty more coming here. But thank you all for being here today. We're going to wrap it up. And as always, everybody, remember, keep retro gaming alive because one day your games will be retro too. Guys, I might see you a little later today. I don't know. Let's see how the day goes. I'll catch you everybody. I can't speak. I'll catch everybody later.